Heidi-ho neighbors, Rado Goji here, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Warrior 2. And when we left off, we went into the Lighthouse, and we're basically trying to find our way around. And by we, I mean me. Unless, like, everyone else is playing this game at the same time I am, and, you know, they're just following what I'm doing, but I severely doubt that's going to happen, because when it comes to this game, I'm not the absolute authority on it, as can be seen throughout the Let's Play. Like I said, I've never actually beaten this game before. I played it a long time ago, and I was just kind of looking for something to play at the time, and I couldn't think of anything else. So yay! Now I'm stuck with this. And we have 5 of these seals to find. The first one is in here, and we're almost 20 videos in. And yet, the first game, Dragon Warrior 1, took 10 parts. I don't even know what to think anymore. It's not that I hate the game. I don't hate the game or anything like that. I'm somewhat enjoying it. It's just when it gets right down to it, I've played better Dragon Warrior games. I played Dragon Warrior 3, which was fantastic. I played through Dragon Warrior 4, which was fantastic. Well, Dragon Quest 4 on the DS. What little I've played of 5 and 9 are really good, and I'm looking forward to playing 6 at some point. You know, once I get to a point where I'm going to play through all the DS game, I'm going to basically start 4 over again, and then I want Raider to fight Saber Tiger. Yeah, what I'm going to do is it's not really a Let's Play thing, it's more of a thing that I'm going to do, is I'm going to play through 4, 5, and 6 on the DS, and then 9. I've had 6 since it came out, and I still haven't touched it, and it came out like 2 or 3 years ago. But it's one that I'm really, you know, interested in playing, so yeah. You're gonna have to start healing, Gary. And Beth is gonna have to start healing her MP soon. I might actually do that once the battle's over. I think that'd be a good idea. 1 second. Sorry about that jump cut. Even though my computer just updated itself, it came up with that stupid window saying, "Restart your computer to get your updates." And it basically gives you a chance to either restart the computer now or postpone it for whatever amount of time. And, you know, it's always, like, defaulted to 10 minutes. But you can also choose an hour or 4 hours. I always just say 4 hours. Leave me alone. I'll restart the computer when I'm damn good and ready. Because the thing is, it just did this yesterday when I was recording Pokemon. And now it's doing it again. It's like, how many updates do you freaking need? I forgot to use the wizard ring. I'm going to use that now, actually. Now, while I'm thinking about it, so don't forget to do it later. There. That'll give me some more MP to do stuff with. I'm still not going to use MP here. I really only want to use Infernos on groups of enemies, because that's really what it's made for. So instead of casting any spells, I'm actually just going to use Fireball on the mummy. Or you can use Fireball on nothing, since she's not going to get her turn. But that's okay, as long as the monsters go away, it's fine. Ugh. Skim through the walkthrough, it seems that the upper floors are more or less straightforward compared to this. And, one thing I really don't like is maze-like dungeons in a game that has lots of, random encounters, because then you get lost, or me, I get lost because I have a bad sense of direction. My sense of direction is notoriously bad among people I know. And I'm not good at following directions. Like if somebody says, okay, here's how to get to this place from our house. I mean, if they just tell me, okay, go here, then turn here, then turn here, I'm not going to remember all of that. But if I get, like, you know, if I have a GPS, I'll be fine. But even then, sometimes the GPS, I mean, I don't hate GPSs, but more often than not, whenever I use a GPS, it's going to be basically put me in a position where like if I have to get over into a certain place where I have to turn, there's like congestion or something and I can't turn in. And then it's got to do recalculating. And there was one time where, when I went to school, in a I live I don't live in a major city. I kind of live near a major city, and I went to school there. I went to basically the community college I went to has a branch there that I took a couple classes in. And getting home was fairly straightforward. I was able to figure that out fairly well, but there was like a governor's ball going on one of those days that I went to school, and I couldn't get out the same way because of all the traffic. And I actually took a wrong turn, ended up going on the highway in the opposite direction from where I wanted to go. I pulled out the GPS, and then like it started making me go all these convoluted ways. And whenever I couldn't get over, or it's like saying like turn left, I didn't see where to turn left, so I kept going, and then it kept saying recalculating, turn left now, and it was it brought me through a not great part of town, and I was very stressed out after all of that. Especially considering that some of the routes that it wanted me to go down were actually closed because of the whole governor's thing that was going on. And this seems to be one of those types of things where there's going to be like an opening that I can go like under here, because it's just like, I think it's actually right here. There we go. Up. Wait, before we go up, I think I saw a treasure chest up here. Indeed, a treasure chest with gold in. Okay, won't say no to gold. Gold is used for buying things, and we like to buy things. Because things that we buy are stronger than things we have most of the time. Gary cast heal more on Rado, please. Alrighty. I don't know if I want to go up yet. Are there any other... I don't think it said there were any other treasure chests. At least not here where I wanted to go. Let me check real quick. Just kind of glancing. I have to... Okay. Now I don't know where my train of thought was going. I hope I'm following these instructions correctly, because I'm just kind of glancing at them. Well, no, the important thing is that there's no treasure here, so that's all I really care about. I really want to just find treasure. I'll just find my way through the rest of it, and take up the entire video doing so. This is going to be fun! I lied. I mean, the game is alright, but yeah, like I said, I've played much better Dragon Quest games, and when I really think about it, I'm not having nearly as much fun with this game as I am with them. But still, at least it's not Zelda 2. Freaking hate Zelda 2. This is at least, I don't know, just with Zelda 2 is just boring, or not that boring. Zelda 2 is just, you know, frustrating to me. This is more or less boring, if anything. And plus, all of the fights. When it gets to the point where, I don't know, it's just something with random battles in me, like this, where they just keep popping up, and I don't know where I'm going in the first place. Or when they interrupt you and bring you to a different screen like this, is really annoying. Time for people to cast heal more on themselves. I think that would be a good course of action here. They're breathing fire. They're dragonflies. Okay. Yeah, I got you, game. That was lame pun. Alright. Cast regular heal on Grado. That should be good for him. And boom. I don't know, it's just... I mean, with Pokemon it doesn't bother me as much, but with this game... it's just not really doing it for me. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna finish this game because I started it, but still. There it goes... it's doing its thing where it doesn't tell me that if they have a advantage or not. I'll have to check on that during the, what do you call it? I'll have to check on that during when I'm editing the footage. I'll see if it actually comes up with something, because I know I'm kind of, like, skipping through a lot of the text that pops up, but I just want to get this... I really just want to get this game done. And I know that that's not going to happen anytime soon. I have to do a lot of healing in this, this place. Because Gary and Beth do not have a lot of defense, unfortunately. Well, especially Beth, but, you know, it's understandable. She's a mage, and, well, I guess she doesn't get a lot of defense. Now my train of thought has just ground down to a screeching halt again. I forgot where I was going with this, but yeah, we need to restore Gary's MP. Hold on 1 second. Beth, Wizard Ring, pass to Gary. Of course there isn't any room to freaking hand it over. Okay, pass this herb to Beth. I know she has room. This inventory system is worse than Pokemon's. And by Pokemon, I mean, of course, Pokemon Red. I hate the inventory system in Pokemon Red. Alright, pass to Beth. And Beth used the Wizard Ring. Okay. So we should be good on MP for a little bit. Also, I'm going to use some of these herbs, because these herbs are congesting things. And Rado could use the health. Info... I think we're good. We should be alright as far as HP goes. What's down this way? I don't know if we want to go down. We want to go up. I think up is the way we want to go. Ooh, there's going to be edges. That means we'll probably have a quick exit once we get to our destination. I don't think there's any way to go but down. What it looks like. I'm not going to jump off the edge. That's going to take me back down to the freaking... down out of the lighthouse. I don't want to do that. What I want to do is I want to get done with the lighthouse, because then we're one step closer to beating this game. And even though I really hate it, what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to have to start doing practice files on this so I know where I'm freaking going. You know, I know I've said before I really don't like doing practice files with RPGs because the repetition factor is something that really doesn't work well with me. But in this game, I think I'm going to have to take an exception because I have no idea what I'm doing in this game, and it was a mistake to choose it for a Let's Play. Okay, so we're back at the... Oh, no, wait. Hold on. Okay. Alright, so, these two staircases were freaking looping on each other. Where else can we go? Oh, we can go up here. I did not know we could go up there. That's handy. Okay. I'll tell you what, though, at least these are better than the sirens we're fighting in Baldur's Gate. Freaking everywhere when they weren't there before. When I played the game before. But they probably could have been there, I just don't remember. Maybe I blocked it out from my memory, I don't know. But still, that's my what's going on in Baldur's Gate right now. Rant, I guess. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to cut the video off here, and I'm actually going to start doing stuff with practice files and whatnot with this game, because this is getting very dull, repetitive, and I want the game to be over, so I'm just going to basically take as many shortcuts as I can to end it. Well, not really shortcuts, this is more like adding more work to it, but I'd rather do that than to not know where I'm going and spend like 5 videos in the same dungeon not knowing what I'm doing. I've been Radio Goji, and I'll be here next time. Join me, won't you?